now. I guess we weren't. Say hi. No, we're live. I have YouTube up on another monitor. It's just out of my periph, so I couldn't see it. Everyone's saying hi to you now, so say hi back. So again, Danny's here, Katie's here, and a fuckwad of other people who I'm not gonna read out because I just can't be bothered. Dude, I just got back from vacation yesterday. I am working off of 2.5 hours of sleep. You can't just drop that on me. Are you paying attention to something else other than your own fucking stream right now? Sir, way to go. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, my fault. Dave shouldn't be muted. You should not be muted. I can hear you just fine on my side. I can hear you just fine, and the levels are picking you up. 1 second. That's so weird. Say hi in a very long tone. Yeah, you're up. Let me try swapping channels here. Try it again.
Hello, 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 hello. Can anybody hear me?
Can you guys hear him? His levels are peaking actually for me. Still no. Okay. Someone says now they think.
Now, what do they think now?
All right. I'm going by the fuckers that say they can hear you. Because people say they can hear you.
How strange.
It's probably stream delay. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna have to do that whole entire thing again. We're gonna have to actually just pretend that stream started right now.
Okay. Hi everyone, and welcome and thank you for for getting me so far and for waiting for so long. George was supposed to be coming today, but he may or may not be in an ambulance. He was waiting for an ambulance when he contacted me. He's done something at the gym, and his physio has recommended that he goes to the gym, and perhaps also to the hospital. I'm not sure you can get an ambulance to the gym. It's usually a from the gym situation, isn't it?
I mean, I am moving to the UK now. If I can, if I can have the government pay for my ass to get a ride to the gym.
You don't have to pay for ambulances in the UK.
No, the government does, which in turn means you do.
Yeah, but you don't have the worry on the way. You know, you just pay for it in your taxes.
That's what I mean. I'm moving to the UK now if I'm going to have that shit paid for.
You don't have to worry about whether or not you can afford to be sick, you know? You just have to worry about whether you can afford to pay your tax.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that right now.
Yes, no politics. That is usually the rule.
I mean, can be for some channels. Move to the UK. I would like to. You're gonna have to convince my wife and my child to.
Did someone say move to the UK?
Yes. Phil said that I should move out to the UK. Apparently, you guys would
So
love me out there, but you actually wouldn't. No one wants me.
you can come live in my basement.
Is this going to be a Q&A?
No, I'm
Oh.
gonna do a prop. I was gonna do the proper Q&A next week, but
I mean,
we
George isn't here, so we can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, whatever takes as much brain power away from me,
if we do a
let's do
Q&A,
that.
you're gonna have to read everything.
Yeah. 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 But anyway, uh, so
If
George
it if
was gonna join us. I pinged the
yeah.
other writers and editors, and they they couldn't join on like an hour's
Oh,
notice. Even I
no,
could
that's fair
barely do
enough.
so.
Sorry for the delay, but I feel sort of in keeping with the Simon streaming history, it wouldn't have been right if we'd arrived on time, would it?
Fuck off.
But you, so yeah,
This
you
ain't
were
his
ready.
stream.
You were on time.
I've been here the whole time. I've seen people talking shit this whole time. That's right. I'm looking at you. I mean, so is Dave, but he doesn't kind of know where to look.
So
Let's
I
just
got
make
the
fun of
camera that follows
Kevin.
me.
I do that enough. He usually knows when it's coming too, so doesn't seem right for me to do it now.
I also messaged Kevin, but he had to go grocery shopping.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Ass.
or he didn't want to come on. Yeah, no, because he said he would like to come on, but just
Oh,
at
shit.
a
We
more
got a
convenient
Sam
time.
Reich reference. Someone here is a College Humor fan. I like that.
I don't know who that is.
You never saw College Humor?
No.
Oh, my dude. There are things that need to happen off stream now. He's actually running errands. How do you know?
I don't know. I have what he sent me in a message on Twitter.
I'm
That's
reading
the
chat.
only evidence I have.
I'm
So
reading
yeah,
your chat, dude.
I feel like I should be reading my chat.
I do too. It's
I'm
a little
using my
hard
headphones
though.
to listen. It is. It's quite. It can be done. When I did the uh, premiere for the cooking video the other week, I was able to follow along, but it repeatedly scrolls to the top every time, and it fills a page.
Mm-hmm.
So you then have to, like, the longer the conversation, the more you have to scroll down. It's quite annoying.
Yeah, streaming is kind of one of those things that's like more optimized for the sighted.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks.
It
But
says YouTube, to be fair.
no, I mean, even on Twitch, like it's the same kind of paradigm. Like chat's just going to be an ever scrolling feed that you're going to have to kind of keep an eye on. Some streamers do it better than others, but the blind probably can't handle a giant influx of left ear or right ear screen reading while trying to interact and trying to keep everything like
Ah,
top of mind. Because I can at least like look back over here and reference and just take a gander at like what emote I see or what name is highlighted. You can't do that.
no, I could have done. I will do that for the proper Q&A though. I'll set up my phone and my iPad on one AirPod and then have the audio from the
Fucking Katie.
stream in the other. That'll be easier. Hi, Katie.
Yeah, I just got a DM from her. Rick is here. One of the OGs actually. Good guy.
Cool.
And he says he just nearly finished cleaning his bench.
Ah, Pick and Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have a parcel from him. I can tell people about that.
I want a parcel from Rick. The fuck? The,
Yeah, check
the only
check out Pick
packages
and
as I've ever gotten like around this. Oh, actually, you know what? No, Matt and Anna sent me quite a bit of shit, but was shit that I ordered for myself off of Danny's store. DannySeltzer.com.
yeah. / basement booty.
No, no,
I
no.
think.
There's no slash. Just go to
No? Oh,
dannysalter.com. Yeah. I should know. I helped
yeah.
built it.
When you say help, do you mean built?
No, I helped him. He
Is it all?
migrated most of the things over. All I did was, the rest
Fair enough.
ish. I mean, it's his
Um,
store.
yeah.
So, do we have a
I-
topic in mind, or do you want to do an actual Q&A and I can read off chat to you?
um, I wanted to finally talk about the uh, social media ban in Australia. I know you and Simon and I discussed it in the Never to Be Seen episode.
I might be able to make that happen. Maybe.
But this is like,
I
uh,
mean, like, I kind of remember what was being said, so I could just have an AI voice, like, fill you guys in.
that was um, that was quite the technical hitch. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, Pick and Rick. Check out his channel. Search for Pick and Rick. But he and I are doing a collaboration. He's going to teach me how to lockpick. Um, as part of the up and coming Blind Dave Tries series. So I'm going to try lockpicking, and he's going to teach me. I received a parcel from him a couple of weeks ago with some lockpicks that he's made me, some training locks, and some 3D printed clamps and things.
You
So
are using a model Masterlock 3301. It can be opened with a Masterlock model 3301.
yeah,
Fully looking forward to that shit.
yeah, it's going to be good.
How come you get sent all the cool shit?
Didn't he reach out to me through you?
Yeah, which is why I'm like, why don't I get a lockpick set, man? I want to fuck around too. Oh, yes. So, sorry, quick tangent because I saw this in chat. Danny's shirts are really nice. There's a reason why we pivoted over to Fourth Wall instead of staying with the previous vendor. It's because they carry a lot of the brands that I've worked with in the past when I was at startups designing merch and shit. So, if you like them, there's a reason. It's a lot higher quality, a lot better print quality too, especially for on-demand shit.
I need to get some t-shirt designs and get a store up.
Was that a
Now
hint, sir?
No,
Are you fishing for me again? I helped you build this place already. I've put in my time.
You're busy enough. You're busy enough. Um, so yeah, as I understand it, and I don't know, it's going to be late for Australians, but if there are any Australians in chat, as I understand it, you will now have to be over the age of 16 to use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Which I don't know. I think I'm on board with the idea, but I don't see how. I mean, you already have to be 12 to use Facebook, and there's no way of enforcing it.
Uh, I mean, it could be like some parts of the US where you have to verify your age through submitting a government issued identification card to go to fun parts of the web.
But do children have those sorts of government issue identity cards?
My daughter has a passport. You can
Oh yeah,
have them
fair.
issued.
And I suppose if you were a child, then you wouldn't need to prove you were a child. Yeah. Oh, that was stupid. I'm tired too. I had a cold shower this morning. It's terrible.
Don't worry, I'm also working off like 2.5 hours of sleep. And my wife already has like another trip to Disneyland planned. And we just got back yesterday.
I see.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to draw some more screen boxes.
Huh?
You'll have to draw more screen boxes.
Oh dear God. I have another contract coming in tomorrow too, I think. So that'll be fun. Did anybody sleep last night? No, not me. I don't ever get sleep. But this is travel shit now, so oh fuck. I did. I was supposed to meet up with Katie again. This is how tired I am. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you organized this at the Christmas party.
No, no, no. So the last time I went to Disneyland, I was able to grab lunch with Katie. And I was supposed to let her know when I was in town this time. I forgot. I'm so sorry. In my defense, I was barely functioning enough as it was. Wait, what time is it now for you guys?
Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:06 p.m.
9:06 p.m. So 1:06 for you? I seem to have just set an
Yeah,
alarm
just about
for some
106 for
reason.
me.
Yeah. What do you think of the idea though of the social media ban?
I have thoughts. I have to be very careful because I can't just edit shit out anymore because this shit's live. I mean, like, at some point, like, it needs to fall on parents. Like, be engaged in the upbringing of your children, right? Like, I have tons of friends that are parents and their kids are in their teens now, which says a lot because my daughter's still, she's like barely 5. And they're heavily engaged with their kids' upbringing. They're millennials too. So, like, we grew up with fucking social media. We're that gap generation. They have accounts on all the shit that their kids are on. They have the proper parental controls in place. They know what's going on the platforms, and they actively monitor that stuff. And their kids are growing up just fine for now. I think like government overstep is not really going to solve the situation. It's like putting a band-aid on a symptom and not really solving a problem, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I said to you last time we talked about this, there's like we as parents grew up with the technology. There was more excuse for our parents not to know what we were up to online, but like now we know what it's like. We should be taking the initiative there to ensure that we know what our kids are doing online.
It's kind of funny because, like, yeah, our parents would have had the excuse, right? But take a look at Facebook now. It's full of boomers. And that's my parents' generation. So, like, being involved in your kids' upbringing is always going to be a generational thing. Like, it should be getting better over time, right? My dad definitely was not involved in much of my childhood. Like, I had like what 7, 6 or 7, maybe 8. Already had Mortal Kombat loaded up on my Sega. I was watching shit like In Living Color, uh, The Simpsons. Like, none of my shit was moderated, is what I'm trying to say. Like, and I turned out just fine, ish. Probably not a good example of what I'm trying to say, but the social media bans and bans like this, I think the government shouldn't be involved. Like, certain controls definitely should be there. Like, I do think there is a happy medium where we should be regulating some of this, but age restrictions and whatnot, that should be on the parents. My opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I I was one of the first, like literally one of the first people in the UK to get access to home broadband because my next door neighbor, he'd been waiting for it to come for years. He paid like, I don't know, it was a huge amount of money back then for 512 K, so like 10 times faster than a standard router, standard modem.
Wouldn't it be
But
like T1 or T2 back in the day for you?
no, it was what was dual ADSN was 256, wasn't it?
What year are we talking about here?
2002, probably.
Whoa. Wait, you didn't have. Wait, 256 would have been considered broadband for you? Because we had cable internet as of like 1998.
No, it was
for residential.
half a meg was the first broadband we had,
Oh,
and that was shared between two houses.
oh, I didn't know that. Wait, T1, yeah, T1 was 1 megabit per second. Like it wasn't half. So I figured that would have been considered broadband for the UK, but at that time, like late 90s, early 2Ks.
No, we had half a megabit.
That was just dial up for us. God damn.
But it was anyway, then though it was unbelievable. I mean, my school, the school of 1,000 students, was only running on T1, so two T1 connections they had for all those kids. So I had quarter of what was available for the entire school.
Jesus. I think what dial up for us back in the day was like 512. Was it 512? And I remembered when I first got like a line in, the biggest thing I had downloaded took me like half a fucking day, and it was a South Park trailer. It was a South Park parody trailer for Star Wars Episode 1. And I waited
I remember that.
fucking hours for that trailer to download. So you saying 256, like, oh, would have taken you like a real day to get that shit down.
Yeah, but what speed did you get? And
dude, I was a kid. I don't fucking remember, but it was dial up, so it had to have been 512, right?
But dial up was 56.
Oh, you're right.
56K modem.
I am fucking tired. Yeah, no, you're right. So yeah,
So it
you
would
would
have
have been
been
double this. No, not double.
Nearly 10
faster.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Because
I am
ADS.
so tired.
Then you could have, was it ADSN or ADSL, which was like a dual connection, 2 lines. That would give you 128. I think it was a long time ago.
Yes, we are definitely we're aging ourselves right now. We're dating ourselves quite a bit.
But yeah, but the point is like, the point I was making was that we grew up not from the beginning of the internet, because bulletin boards were around
Netscape
at the beginning of the 90s, but we should really know what's going on now.
Are we running out of time? Oh shit, I started this call, didn't I?
Yeah.
We might be running out of time. If we go offline, we will be right back, because I started this call with Dave. And we're doing this through Zoom. So if this all of a sudden just shuts off, we'd be back in like 3 minutes.
What time are we at?
I have no idea, and I am afraid. Oh, wait. We have 10 minutes remaining.
I see. Do you want to have a quick look at the chat?
I've been looking at chat, Doug.
Any questions or anything?
Folks talking about the internet speeds. No one calling me out for my severe confusion over internet speeds. So thank you guys. Love you. Keep not calling me out on shit. That makes me happy. Makes me very happy. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Did you use Netscape back in the day?
Yeah, everyone did, didn't they?
Yes. And as a
That was
web
that was
dev,
how you got online.
yeah, no, but as a web dev, like the reason why Netscape died still bothers me. To this day, it bothers me. Especially when I became a dev, I was like, that would have made so much more sense. And it's because
I
of
thought,
fucking Internet Explorer.
yeah, I was gonna say, I thought Netscape died because Internet Explorer was given away free with Windows, and you had to download Netscape.
Yeah, that's part of it, but it's also about like how the browser was coded. Because right now, the way that things work is how Internet Explorer implemented event bubbling, and the way that like the web works is anytime you interact with anything on a page, it emits an event, like a click, a hover, highlight, whatever. Like whatever you do on a page, it's tracked, which is why heat
Yeah,
maps
yeah.
are a thing. But Netscape had outside in event bubbling, like everything goes inward, and Internet Explorer has it go outward. So this is why the HTML spec had to write in things like you can't nest a link tag within a button tag, because then that's those are two interactable things. Like why would you do that? And things like Chrome come along and fucking break that and just make it usable. But anyway, outside in event bubbling made a lot more sense to me as a dev, because then you can just track like from global perspective going straight down into where you actually clicked would make sense to me. But you know, that's just me. They're talking about Second Life now? Wait. I missed a whole bunch of chat.
Second Life was the nuts. I know two people who actually met and then met on Second Life, and then sort of he traveled out from different countries. They met each other and they got married, and they're still married.
I know people had affairs on Second Life. No. I mean, I never got into Second Life. I barely know what it is. But wasn't it kind of just like
It was
The
supposed
Sims,
it was
but like
Sims, but with real
adult-oriented?
people. Yeah. You've made your avatar, and the problem with Second Life was a similar problem to that of the Dreamcast. The concept was brilliant, but the internet structure wasn't really there everywhere yet, and you needed a beast of a computer to run it
The Dreamcast
properly.
died for many reasons, so the structure of the internet was not one of them.
Yeah, it was. They tried to sell it over. They tried to release the Dreamcast over here, and at the time, just nobody had broadband. The people were buying it expecting to be able to play online gaming, and then they'd get it home and be like, um, "So why can't I do this?"
The Dreamcast, in my opinion, died because you didn't need a mod chip or anything to be able to burn a video game and play the fucker on the Dreamcast.
Like the original PlayStation 1. Oh no, you did need, but
No, you
you
needed a
just
chip because it was also region locked. The Dreamcast,
was it a
nah, you
chip?
just throw it in, use something like DVD shrink, clone that shit over, and there you go.
DVD shrink. I remember that.
Yeah.
How
Instant
much time have we?
ISOs, baby.
How much time have we got on the call?
Internal clock tells me a little less than 7 minutes.
Okay. No,
I'm very
I just,
happy that
I
you
don't want
trust my internal clock.
it. I don't want it to die and us be sat here for like 5 minutes talking.
No, I'm keeping an
Whilst,
eye on it.
oh, also that wouldn't work, would it? Because I'll be disconnected from you, and
Should we
yeah,
just restart the call now?
yeah.
Just so
Should we do
there's not
that?
this
Yeah,
anxiety of
yeah.
waiting around.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah?
We'll be back in a minute.
Okay, be back in a minute, folks.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can I use the same link?
No, because that's my link. You need to start a call and invite me to it, sir.
Okay. I'll
First
try and do
day
that.
of live streaming things, like a Walt Disney is going to happen.